Jim Laird joining you live from Deer Elmo, Nicaragua. Hope you're well today. Let me get this going on Instagram. Got a fun one today. It is hot. It is full blown summer here. So we are now live on Instagram. Thank you for joining me. So today we have a fun one. It's the brutal reality of fitness today, what everyone needs to hear. And I noticed like when I first got into, being serious in strength and conditioning, um, I was at GA at the University of Arizona. I'd been at Liberty University. And when I got to the University of Arizona, I thought everyone there was going to be amazing. I was working under a guy named Brad Arnett, really good guy. And I remember sitting with Coach Arnett in the office and being like, wow, these kids they're not very good in the weight room. And that was the harsh reality. And it was pretty good back then because, kids played outside. They played in multiple sports. And now, as people become more and more sedentary, the level of preparedness of athletes and normal folks is just plummeting. And then you've got Instagram, all the training online is just insanely complex and crazy. I've got this great post I shared on my Instagram yesterday that's getting quite a lot of views. I probably need to go back and do a voiceover or what are those screen sharey things? I'm not very good at being technical, but let's share the screen here. Share screen. So we are going to. I think this is the right one, right? Yes. So this is my Instagram account. Okay, and let's make sure it's on there. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Now this guy right here. Let me make sure this guy gets full credit for this. Dozer.wl. Great video he shared. So go check him out if you're not following him already. Oops. Let's get back to the video. So I don't know if you can hear the audio on this. I think it's muted, but basically he pulls it up here and he says and he hangs out and he puts his head up here, which is genius. And he's like, I don't have kids. I basically get paid to lift weights all day. I'm a coach. So if you're getting to the gym like 3 times a week, you're winning essentially. So pretty cool video. It's gotten a lot of views. So, and that's just the truth. I mean, it's just the God's honest truth. I've been working with people now for 30 years, 20 plus years of people in person, like 25 years of people in person. And most people, even athletes, are not that like physically literate. The really good ones. I've trained some really elite level athletes and they adapt super fast. But the average person, they've got a job, maybe 2 jobs these days. They've got kids usually, or they've got family, etc. They've got things going on. They don't have the ability to spend hours and hours a week in the gym. And most people only need 2, maybe 3 full body workouts a week, walking every day, eating good food, getting outside. The few hours in the gym are important, but the time away from the gym, the 23 hours a day, the 22 hours a day that you spend away from the gym, the rest of the time, when you're eating, you need to sleep, you need to do all these things. That's way more important. Yes, the gym is powerful, and if you do the right things, you can make a big change. But honestly, it's the rest of the time that's super important. And most people today, we just need to focus on exercises that people can do. People don't have hours to do movement prep. We need to do simple things like sled drags, leg pushes, carries, bear crawls. Most of the exercises that we see on the internet are so far beyond where most people are. Most people just need some simple body weight stuff to get better. They don't need any fancy programs. They just need to get a little more. They need to clean their food up. They need to get outside. They need to walk a few times a day. They need sustainable habits, and people are going to be good because 70% of Americans are now considered obese, right? And then we got people and it's all great. Marketing's wonderful, but we got people arguing over whether somebody's butt cheeks are fake or not. And we've got 70% of the population is diabetic, sick, and obese. So all these people that are diabetic, sick, and obese are sitting back and watching these influencers argue about whether somebody's butt is fake or not. And they're like, shit, I might as well not even try. So if you're one of those people that's completely lost and overwhelmed with information, you need some accountability, just join my men's group or my women's group, Vitality Brotherhood or Vitality Sisterhood. And then, once we get a base, once we get you moving a little bit, and it doesn't take that much for you to go in the right direction, then we could start talking about changing things up a little bit. Most people just need simple habits. They need to walk every day. They need to get outside. And the biggest issue I see is compliance. People just don't comply. They're so overwhelmed with their normal everyday life. And then they look at the extreme. They're like, well, I have to train 6 days a week to be like this, and I have to do all these fancy exercises. No, you do not. You just need to do a few simple things consistently. The 5 fundamental habits: get outside 3 times a day, walk after meals for 10 minutes, protein at every meal, high quality water, preferably spring water, get the lights off at night, and have good social connection, and add a couple strength training sessions a week to that. And you're going to make massive improvements. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to look so much better. So if you like more support, more information, go to one of my groups, vitalitybrotherhood.com, vitalitysisterhood.com. This show is sponsored by Pharaoh. You can go to pharaoh.shop to get on the store. It's basically a skin cream. You can use it anywhere that's made out of, they call it smart lard. And I love it. So it's by my friend Charles Mayfield. All the animals are humanely raised. Not factory farm type stuff. So it's a great product, and you can use Jim15 to get 15% off. So thanks for showing up today. Share this with somebody who you think might need it. I think a lot of people are just completely overwhelmed by, even me, like I'm watching some of this stuff and I'm just like, holy crap, there's so much information pulling people in so many different directions. You just need a few simple things, get into a habit, and you can literally change your life in a few hours a week. So have yourself a great day. Make sure you take time to get outside. We'll see you again tomorrow.